Okay, C major 7. This is a jazz improvisation over a C major 7 chord, thinking of it as a 1 chord. And the two scale patterns that I'm kind of thinking of a little bit, the scale positions, are where C is on the A string, okay, and also where C is on the E string, so with an E string root, the C major scale there. So I'm just kind of thinking of those two patterns mainly, and then keep in mind that we have the A string C major scale again that occurs up here. Okay, so I can find that too, and that covers a lot of the neck. So I do a lot of my shifting maybe through the E string, you might say. So shifting between positions. So, and then it's trying to capture the swing sound. So if you can play your scale like this. Okay, and then I have another series of videos on different ways of playing the major scale. So in thirds. Right? And that's, of course, in a swing style. You could play it in groups of 4. Right? So kind of mixing all of those different ideas around helps you come up with things. But I like to think of repeating ideas. So let's see if I can do some of that along with this jam track. And this is the C major 7 jam track that's posted here in Google Classroom. I'm in that E string root form. Okay, so that's using some of the different patterns. Now I'm going to just think about chordal tones. So just C, E, G, and B is what I'm considering. All of a sudden, you hear how it starts to brighten up. You can hear that all those notes make sense with the chord. If I move it up, and then if I slide into the 3. That always gives it a little bit of a sound that's idiomatic to the jazz genre. So there's 1, 2, 3, right? Do, re, mi. Well, if I start a half step below that 3 and slide into it, there's a 3 there. Sound. And then it's just thinking about the rhythmic jazz phrases. Starting to think about starting your notes, starting your phrases on an and ending them on an and, never on the beat. If I start on the beat and end on the beat, it can sound like this. Let's see if I can do it. Instead of thinking about maybe displacing them a little bit. And then thinking about dynamics. So as I ascend, I'm going to actually make notes pop out. You can hear as I come to a close, I'm bringing the dynamic down. Okay, so a couple of ideas.